Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Lost Tomb, and this was created by Stern in 1982. And kind of looks like Togo Electronics might have had a hand in this, because it looks like the same display type, or the same hardware that's used in this game, but I have no confirmation of that, so I'll just call it Stern. But I remember seeing this in the arcades. It's okay. It's an Indiana Jones type adventure game. There's one fixed screen at a time that you have to go through, and you're surrounded by enemies. And you have double joysticks, one to move your character and one to shoot in 8 directions. And you also have a whip button, and you have limited use of your whip. And the whip is insanely powerful. It can destroy walls around you. It has this little radius around you, and while you're using the whip, you are invincible. And it will just whip in a big circle around you, and it'll take out any enemies near you. But once the whip has subsided, or is starting to subside, an enemy can close in on you and get you. And there are I think 30 some rooms or something. It's sort of a pyramid setup. You start in the top room and you make your way down to the bottom right. And to advance in the game, you need to pick up one of those chests, one of those caskets that has a key insignia on it, because that is your way out. Touch any enemy and you are dead. You have a time meter at the top, and if it runs out, the room will start to shake. There's an earthquake, and bullets will be fired out of these little holes in the room. There are also little earthquake plates that you can walk over and trigger the same effect. To restore your time so that the earthquake doesn't happen, get more chests. And you can just collect the chests. Many of the rooms will repeat in the exact same layout. There may be different enemies, but the layout will be the same, so you might think there's going to be a bunch of different rooms, but a number of them are exactly the same. And here and there you'll get a chance to go to a different floor. We'll go ahead and get started. And a very clumsy parachute animation as you start at the top of the pyramid. Yeah, I remember seeing this in, I think, 1 or 2 arcades before. It was very noisy in the arcade. We'll get started here. But yeah, there's generally spiders at first that'll attack you, and you can see a little insignia of where the spider will come out. One chest has the key that you want to collect. You don't have to get the key if you want to keep running around in circles throughout the pyramid, but you do want the key if you're going to advance anywhere in the game. You don't have to collect all those chests. See, now comes the part where you get to choose a different floor. And even as you barely get enough time to move anywhere before bats start to appear and force you to make your decision. And now we will see scorpions join in on the fun. And you can see these little insignias of the monsters before they will hatch from those little symbols. And again, you have limited use of the whip, and you have a whip counter showing how many you have left in the top right. Oh, I just got a treasure in time because my time was about to run out and make the earthquake start happening. And now I get to choose my level again. But the bats come out sooner and sooner and sooner. And now we get an opportunity to spend a credit or more and get more whips. And I will use that opportunity. I bought myself some more whips. And you can get a total of 99. Yeah, those are the earthquake plates, right? There's one right under my feet. And we will see what happens when you touch the plate to set off the earthquake. Whoa! Yeah, enemies surround you pretty easily, so you gotta take out those enemy symbols. You do not have to get all the treasure chests, but you do want to get the one with the key. The ones that don't have the key can give you more whips. I guess they can give you more bullets too, but you don't seem to ever run out. I have never noticed myself run out of bullets. But yeah, you want to get that key every time. And now this is I think they call it the throne room. See all those earthquake plates I could touch? You can whip the earthquake plates, which is nice, and destroy them. You want to get those two treasure chests before the time runs out and you get shot at by all directions. Later on in the game, bats can join in the fun on this throne room too. You just want to get those chests and then just hightail it out of there. But you can see your the room number that you're on at the bottom. In MAME, this doesn't quite work right. The screen gets squished. Oh, I got an extra life at 10,000. I think it was 10,000, maybe it was 15,000. But yeah, it doesn't work quite right in MAME. The screen gets stretched out. I mean, so it's thin, and it doesn't record. I mean, it doesn't record right. It looks that way. But I ran out of time, so the screen was trying to shoot at me. The earthquake happened, and you got to pick up more treasure chests to keep that from happening. I'm using my whips like crazy. Let's get out of here. But yeah, you want to pick up the chest with the key on it, and you can see this key symbol quite clearly. Sometimes the sound seems to cut out in MAME. But yeah, if you have plenty of whips, don't hesitate to use them. And like I said, you can whip those earthquake plates, which is really nice. There will be a brief second, or not even a second, like half a second probably, that you need to reload your bullets, and it'll say reloading. And once again, you do not have to get all those treasure chests, but definitely get the one with the key. See, I kind of went... Sometimes you have to kind of go backwards. I mean, you'll go from maybe room 9 to room 7. But only if you see, that you've already cleared chests in a room, that you know that you're for sure that you're going the wrong way. Now I went back to room 8 because I was thinking I was going the wrong way, but see, I've already cleared almost all the chests, so I am going the wrong way. You need to go and get the get the key from the chest in order to advance properly. But yeah, I remember seeing this in it might have been Aladdin's Castle, an arcade back in the day. So yeah, I needed to get the chest with the key. Always do that when I got extra life. And remember, you can use that whip. There's the key. You can use that whip to destroy those earthquake plates. Oh, I needed to go to the bottom, I think. I screwed up. I went the wrong way. But definitely get the key. I got kind of confused during gameplay here as to which way I needed to go. But if you leave a room with like little time left on the earthquake timer and then come back into that room, the timer will still be down. So that's further reason not to go back to a room you already were if you don't need to. But yeah, there is a very, very brief, like half second to have to reload. Ah, crap, I ran right into a little symbol where the enemies hatch from. That is deadly. But do not touch those earthquake plates if you can help it. But there will be like a handful of throne rooms that we saw earlier where you just have to collect 2 chests that are surrounded by the earthquake plates. There's a handful of those. There's going to be a few more times where you can purchase more God damn it. Where you can purchase more whips with credits. But this is Lost Tomb by Stern Electronics in 1982. And like I said, it looks like a Togo electronic game, or it might have had the same hardware, like Anteater and... I'm not going to continue here, but we will see snippets of later on in the game. Yeah, Anteater and Calypso, and maybe Tasmania were also done by Togo Electronics, and it has the same look as this game, so maybe this was done on Togo Electronics hardware. I don't know for sure, but they don't get the credit. It's just Stern Electronics. But yeah, let's revisit what it looks like when you touch the earthquake plates. I put on invincibility at this point. And now the bats join in later on in the game. There's an earthquake plate touched, and little holes in the walls will shoot bullets at you. And now this is the last screen, I believe, in the game, so we will see the ending. The game will start all the way over. Look at all those earthquake plates, ugh. But remember that the whip can break walls. Like that. Let's just get the hell out of here. There's another extra life. This was a noisy game in the arcades from what I remember. Really loud. See, that's the last room. Your reward for all this is... you start the whole game over, and you get a bonus for, I think, whips and bullets and maybe lives remaining. And watch out for the Stern Vulture. If he gets you, he will toss you back into room 1. Ag! He does automatically. You start the game over. But that was Lost Tomb by Stern Electronics in 1982. Yeah, it's alright. Look how fast the enemies are this time around. Holy crap. Well, that was Lost Tomb by Stern Electronics in 1982. This is Crazy Climber 80 saying thanks for watching, and I hope you had a great weekend. I will have one more week of vacation from work. I will see you later with another video. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.